if you're back in the UK, and I don't know if this is completely worldwide, but there was an advert that went along and it said like, you wouldn't steal like a handbag, you wouldn't steal this. And it was meant to stop like piracy. And it had this like girl who was downloading really fast, like a brand new movie. And then at the last minute, just like bailed on it, just like stopped the download and went out. And this was a huge thing. Like it sparked so many things. And there was major controversy with this, and they found out that they stole the music from it. They pirated the music. That was a huge thing. And now we're getting more stuff. And I thought this would be a fun video to kind of like laugh at the people doing this. So this is on Dexerto as well as Sky News. And it says, you wouldn't steal a font. Famous anti-piracy campaign may have used pirated typeface. The dramatic adverts, which compared pirating films to stealing cars, handbags, and televisions, became a piece of pop culture history, with spoofs spawned for years afterwards. So yeah, this is it. Like, you wouldn't steal a car. A famous anti-piracy campaign from the early 2000s is in the spotlight after it appeared the font used in the adverts was pirated. The dramatic campaign compared pirating films to stealing cars, handbags, and televisions, telling users you wouldn't steal a car. It appeared in cinemas and on DVDs around the world from 2004. Okay, so it was pretty much everything. But now social media users have discovered the font used in the campaign was pirated from typeface created by designer Just Van Rossum. Blue Sky user Rib extracted the fonts using in one of the campaign's old PDF files and discovered that pirated font X brand rough was used instead of Mr. Van's licensed font FF Confidential. Sky News was able to replicate the process and found the same results. God damn. Okay, these fonts in this pic file. Helvetica, X brand rough. There's no evidence to suggest that campaign's designers were aware the font was pirated, as copies of it were being widely shared at the times. The creator of the original font doesn't seem too worried. However, Mr. Van Rossum told Sky News, I had known about the legal clone of my font before, but I didn't know that it was used in one of the campaigns. Okay, can you imagine you come to your boss and be like, hey, here's a font, and it's like, man, this anti-piracy thing is going to be absolutely fantastic. And all that happens is that it's stolen. Someone's like, oh, I really like that. Let's just pirate this. And let's just like mess over. This would be the best thing to teach people. I generally think that you could, I would laugh if they stole the footage. That would be the next thing. They stole footage of the handbag. That wasn't actually theirs. It was from somewhere else. They didn't pay for it. They just pirated it. The campaign has always had the wrong tone, which to me explains the level of fun that has been had at its expense. The irony of it used a pirated font is just precious. Okay, the adverts became a piece of pop culture history with spoofs following the years. In fact, if you try to go to the campaign's official URL, you'll be redirected to the most famous spoof sketched in the IT crowd. Really? Damn, I really kind of want to see it. I just don't know the advert. I don't know if it's in here. I don't know where it is. I generally would like to see it. In fact, if you go to the campaign's official website, oh, they should have put it in. Sketch in the IT crowd. Sky News contacted the organizations behind the adverts, the UK's anti-piracy agency FACT, America's Motion Picture Association, and the Intellectual Property Office of Singapore. FACT declined to comment, saying the campaign predated anyone working at the organization. The other two organizations didn't immediately comment. Okay, so over at Dexerto, so this is what I was saying before. Whenever the You Wouldn't Steal a Car anti-piracy campaign stole the music is up for debate, but I found out today the font they use, I'm sure that they stole the music and stuff like that. Yeah, finding out about the piracy stuff, I want more and more stuff to come out. Not because I'd be angry at it or anything. I generally think it would be one of the most funniest things that majority of the whole thing was pirated in some sort of way. It's such a weird sort of kind of like thing. I get what they wanted to do. Like they wanted to put the fear into you. Like if you stole this film, then basically it's like stealing a car, and you could go to jail, I think. But it was more like you steal this, like you shouldn't be bootlegging this. You should definitely only do this, and like only like watch it originally in cinemas and buy official releases. But the entire advert was something a little bit different. So I wanted to make a video on it. I kind of really wanted to talk about it because I generally think it was really, really funny. So please, more stuff come out. We've had the music and the font. So please, more come out. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. And while you're down there, why not hit like, subscribe? I'm trying to reach 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And why not check out the memberships? Thank you very much for listening and watching. And I'll catch you in the next video. I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimono Cat. Your help goes a long way to help support the channel, and if you want to help support the channel, the links to my Patreon and channel memberships are listed below in the description.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。